Hey everyone, it's January 19th, and that means that if today is your birthday, you share it with Claude Lastennet, a French serial killer, who is right up there, who was best known as L'étrangleur des vieilles dames, which is French for the strangler of old ladies. And I apologize for my horrendous French pronunciation that you will hear in this video. Lastennet was born in Brest, France in 1971, 5 minutes after his twin brother emerged. He never knew his father, but was told that the man was a sailor. His mother married a man with 2 children of his own when he was a small child, but his stepfather was a violent alcoholic who abused the family. Lastennet was what we might call a mama's boy and viewed bringing this man into their home as a betrayal of his trust. He was sent to boarding school when he was 13, where he studied to become a chef. He developed a drug problem at school beginning when he was 16, frequently smoking hashish. And he spent time in a mental hospital when he was 18 to deal with his issues of feeling abandoned by his mother. Hired at a fancy restaurant when he was 20, Lastennet would admire the wealthy older women who came through, and he engaged in a series of affairs with them. In early 1993, he stopped seeing his psychiatrist and attempted to overdose on drugs, but failed to take enough to do the trick. He started his murder spree in August of that year, and over the next 6 months, he strangled 5 elderly women to death in their own homes. His typical MO was to come to their door and demand money, and when they refused, he would strangle and rob them before he fled the scene. The son of his second victim actually walked in on him rifling through the cupboards in our kitchen, but he fled when the man went to check on his mother. That man wound up being considered the prime suspect in her murder, which may have delayed capturing Lastennet. After his 4th murder in November of 1993, the police realized all the victims lived upon a specific bus route. He attacked and was fought off by another woman a month later, and killed one final time in January of 1994. Lastennet lived in a workers' hostel and asked a friend to use a stolen credit card to buy some things for him. He went to the police and they picked up the killer a few days later. In his apartment, they found credit cards, jewelry, and other items belonging to his victims. He immediately confessed, saying to the police, "I wanted to be immortal like the devil. When I killed someone, those women had blood from their noses or ears. I dipped my little finger into it and then licked it. At the same time, I felt like I was changing inside. Their blood was changing me. I've always been interested in vampirism." He was quickly convicted of 5 murders and sentenced to life in prison, where he sits to this day. And I hope you had a wonderful birthday. And if you know somebody whose birthday it is today and it's not yours, you should send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Claude Lastennet, I have to say, happy birthday, you bastard.